video. Today we are doing MLB player props here on PrizePicks. Before I get started, there's a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks, or you can use code TUFF. They will do a 100% first deposit match. You deposit 100, they will give you 100 in promo funds to play with. Go ahead and check that link out. Also, Discord link is in the description. Discord is free to get into the main chat. Also, Patreon link is in the description of this video as well, where I give all my bonus plays. For example, this video I'm giving 2 MLB player props that I like. Patreon, I'm going to give it around 8 total plays. So go ahead and check that out. Yesterday we went crazy on Patreon, went 6-0. Trey Turner DNP'd, so this doesn't count, but hit on all of our other 6 picks. These were the 2 picks from the YouTube video yesterday. Dylan C's complete sweat had over 7.5 Ks. He had 8. Kyle Freeland had give up 6 total hits, and then we hit on Dane Dunning, Trout, Vaughn, and Castillo in the Patreon. So go ahead and check that link out. Again, 8 total plays or so each given day. College football, MLB, NFL, NBA. Multiple posts every single day on Patreon, so go ahead and check that link out. But let's get into you guys 2 total player props that I like. Just right off the bat, not a crazy solid slate in my opinion. There's just not a lot of value on the board right now currently. Not a huge slate also. You can see here, I mean, we got WNBA Finals Game 3 tonight as well as Thursday Night Football. I'm not sure if this is like a scheduling thing, but just right off the bat, pitchers, just overall, there is not a ton of props that I like today, so keep that in mind, you guys. I think today is a day where a lot of people are focusing a lot of the money is going towards, Thursday Night Football, obviously, and then the WNBA Finals Game 3. Just overall, baseball, the board does not look good. PrizePicks has already taken a ton of props off the board. Just keep that in mind. I don't like this board at all, but let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. 2 props that I like. Let's go. First prop that I like is going to be earned runs allowed prop, ERA prop right here, and I like JT Brubaker over 2.5 here. JT Brubaker, pitcher for the Pirates, not having a great year, right? He's had games where he struck out guys. He struck out 8 Atlanta Braves, which they K a lot. Boston here, 7, 6-6 here against Arizona and Baltimore. And then he had 9 here against Miami. So, he's a guy that can get batters to swing and miss, but he's 3-11, 4.36 ERA. Obviously, the Pirates don't give him any run support whatsoever. But you can see, earned runs allowed. So 2.5, he needs to give up 3. You can see, he's given up 3+ or 2.5+ a good amount of times this season already. his ERA is sitting at 4.36, but he is facing the New York Mets, and I'm surprised that this is at 2.5. I think this maybe has a chance to bump to 3, but at 2.5, 3 in runs, JT Brubaker against the Mets seems like some good value on the over. One, because the Mets over the last month and a half, right? Exactly a month and a half. Today's the 15th. They have the highest batting average against right-handers. 278 average strikeout percentage, bottom in baseball, or near the bottom, 18.7% against righties. So yeah, batting average at the top, 278, OBP at the top, and then slugging at the top 5. So literally the Mets have been raking right-handers as of late. You look at the projected lineup tonight against Brubaker, just a ton of guys. Look at how many guys are sub 20% K rate against righties. Nemo, Lindor, McNeil, Alonso, Kana, Guillermo. These guys don't strike out a lot at all against righties, and I think, low strikeout rates equals balls in play, equals runners on base, equals runs allowed, earned runs allowed more specifically. And even here, look at the base on balls rate, right? New York's here in the top 8, almost 9% walk percentage against righties as well. And JT Brubaker has had some issues with walks, 2-2, 1-2, and 2. I think his line on PrizePicks today for walks allowed is even at 2, so you can see here, earned runs allowed, JT Brubaker. I think it's some good value. Again, not a ton of pitcher props that I like in general, but I think this one has some good value. I'm taking the over 2.5, JT Brubaker against the Mets, over 2.5 ERA. And then the other prop is going to be a total bases prop, and we're going to go with Manny Machado over 1.5. Again, you can see, there's not even that many props on the board today. Literally, and Shane McClanahan was also supposed to pitch today. He's not on the board, nowhere to be found on the board. I'm personally probably going to make some MLB live plays. Again, I'll let you guys know in Patreon. But Manny Machado over 1.5 TB here. Total bases for Manny. I like this play here for a few reasons. One, it's Manny Machado. There's like I've talked about, there's a list of players in baseball where you can't go wrong, putting their 1.5 TB prop into your lines because they're just monsters, right? Manny Machado, he's having a great year. I know a lot of people don't like Manny Machado. He gets a lot of hate, but for not being a leader and being kind of cocky, but the numbers are undeniable. 300 batting average, 28 home runs, 90 RBIs, 904 OPS. He's carrying the Padres to a potential playoff berth. So Manny Machado, just an absolute monster. I like this play, though, for a few of the reasons. One, he's facing a right-handed pitcher, and against righties, he hits 321. Comparison against lefties, doesn't hit lefties that well, but righties, he absolutely mashes. 321 average, 930 OPS. Slugging is at 548. He's got 17 home runs, 69 RBIs. Yeah, so, he absolutely rakes righties, and tonight, against the Diamondbacks, he is facing a pitcher that is making his Major League Baseball debut. Never pitched in the major leagues before. Dre Jameson, right-hander. Again, rookie out of Ball State, 25 years old. Have no numbers on him, right? You can check his minor league stats. Not even really dominant in the minor leagues. I mean, nothing against him. Congrats to him making his MLB debut. But nonetheless, I think Manny Machado against a pitcher that is a right-hander making his first major league start. Probably Manny Machado. I'm taking Manny Machado any day of the week here. Game log has been hitting pretty well as of late. I mean, it's Manny Machado. Went 3 for 3 against the Dodgers. Had 2 home runs here against the Dodgers as well. But just in a spot here, sweet spot for Manny Machado when there is, again, not a lot of plays on the board that I like and not a lot of plays that have great value. I like Manny Machado over 1.5 TB here. So these are the 2 total player props I'm running with today. Obviously, there's Thursday Night Football. There's WNBA Finals Game 3. So MLB kind of on the back burner today, I think, for a lot of people. But nonetheless, I think these 2 plays have some good value. I'm going to post all my bonus plays here on Patreon. Let me know in the comments what you guys feel about these plays. Again, I'm not a gambling expert. This is not financial advice. These are just plays I'm personally looking at making. Help you guys make your plays. Drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.